Hello Taurus, welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your money and career and spirit messages reading for September 2022 or the next 30 days. Let's see what we have here from the Power of Surrender deck. Beautiful. Surrender the magic of who you are. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Very important to keep this in mind, Taurus. Maybe some of us have gotten away from this and we need to reconnect with ourselves, reconnect with knowing that we are special just because, okay? All right, so let's go over to the tarot. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Let's see what we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So check your other signs. There could be additional messages there for you. What does Taurus need to know? And all decks are listed below if you are interested. Okay, Taurus. We have the Hanged Man. Very interesting. So that's your very first card, the most important message. So this is your situation. You may be taking a break from something. Maybe you're stepping back, waiting about something, waiting for something, or waiting to do something. We have the Empress as your challenges, taking charge. So I would say in your challenges position, you're not afraid to take charge, Taurus, but with the Hanged Man, I'd say you're waiting for the right time. For your advice position, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is a reminder not to let yourself wallow in worry. And if you think about it, most of the things we worry about don't actually happen. So don't lose sleep over this. Don't lose sleep over the what ifs. Okay, and for your outcome position, beautiful, the Queen of Wands. So here's you, Taurus, coming out on top of everything. You're like using your creativity, knowing how to get what you want. I like the series here, the way this tells a story, because you're waiting, you're looking at things from a different perspective, then taking the opportunity to take action. Here's Pumpkin here in the background. That's why I didn't light the candles. Pumpkin's here to say hi. And, realizing that a lot of these things that you've been worried about don't typically happen, or if they do, it's not as bad as you might have fabricated in your mind. And then you come out on top here, and this is also a fire sign, so there could be some fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or there could be someone that's a fire sign in your life that's important right now, but I'm really feeling that this represents you. I feel like whatever this is you've been waiting for, you are going to come out ahead of the game. You're going to be happy, in charge, taking charge. You're going to be looked up to here. That could be leading by example. You might not actually be somebody's boss or have employees, but you could be leading by example to someone important in your life. This could be your children, a good friend, someone who really knows you, sees you pulling out of something that's been hard. And your strength here, the Emperor and the Queen of Wands, that's your strength. And even the Hanged Man I see as strength, because it's like, in this instance, I feel like you're taking a conscious break and waiting for a particular moment, because you know that there is a particular moment when it's time for you to strike, so to speak. Okay, so let's go in and clarify. We're going to pop out here. The Hanged Man, is being clarified by the Four of Wands. This is really great. So when you're ready, there will be something to celebrate. This could be celebrating with others, but when you're good and ready, this is here for you. Love it. Okay, so let's clarify the Emperor, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Maybe the Hanged Man card has to do with surrendering to the magic of who you are, which we saw in this first card here. Okay, maybe you're like, okay, I'm a beautiful person no matter what. I may have tried some different things that didn't work out, but I'm going to try again. I'm still me. I'm still a great person. I'm still loved no matter what. I'm going to try again. And, there is success here for you. There is success here for you. And I think you know that, Taurus. Part of this is a matter of divine timing, and part of it is a matter of the timing that you decide to take action on something. Okay, the Emperor is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So here's another timing thing. So this is about waiting. This is about saving your money. That's for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, you might be worried that there will be a loss if you take a risk. Let's go a little bit deeper here. But you'll have everything that you need. You do have everything you need to get your bills paid. Everything is there for you. I feel like someone listening is just afraid to step out of their comfort zone. All right, so let's clarify the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Swords is being clarified by the Knight of Wands. So some of you might be afraid to fly, like we see with the Knight of Wands. Like some of you might be sitting here, like sitting here in your room or inside your house, just not wanting to go out, afraid that you're not going to succeed or that the world's against you. And here's this opportunity here, the Knight of Wands energy. It could represent you or it could represent someone else. It could be a job offer. This could be like a sudden opportunity that's not going to last forever, and you need to wake up. Like you need to look out that window at that beautiful sunset or sunrise, whatever it is, and know that all of the answers aren't in all of these books. Yes, educating ourselves is important, but it's also important to live and learn through the experience of life. And I feel like there's a beautiful, exciting offer coming in, especially with the Queen of Wands. Let's hold these up together. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I think there is something coming in, igniting your passions, and it's going to pull you out of this worry state of mind. It's just important to be aware that there are good things around you and opportunities. If you keep your head down, if you stay inside, if you don't look for it, you'll miss it. All right, Taurus. Oh, look at this. The Empress and the Queen of Wands. Awesome. So this is you. This represents you. You're very in your power during this time period. I feel like something really exciting is about to happen for you. This is because of how you take action. Okay, I feel like the energies are there for you, but this is going to require you to take action. The Empress and the Queen of Wands, I feel like you could be very fertile if you're trying to start a family. If that's not what you want, whether you're male or female, be extra careful. For others of you, you're being very noticed right now. You're admired. You're looked up to. You're the leader that maybe you haven't thought that you were up until now. But then when you start falling into rhythm with what you want out of life, what you want to do, it's going to come really natural to you. And I feel like, Taurus, some of you are learning that just because someone admires you, it doesn't mean to let them drain the energy out of you. It doesn't mean you have to spend tons of time with them if you don't want to. It's important to set your boundaries, and I think you're realizing you like your new energy, you like who you are, you love who you are, and you don't want to drain yourself on every admirer. Okay, and that might not sound too nice, and I don't mean it that way. It's just that it's best to kind of have certain limits to certain relationships. For example, in the workplace, you want to be careful to keep in mind that it's still a business, even if you might have work friends, right? Because if you get super close outside of work and then bring it into work and things don't go well or something like that, that person will know too much about you, too many personal things. So I'm not saying not to connect with people. I'm not saying that. That's just an example of setting certain boundaries and having certain limits in certain situations, whatever is appropriate for the situation. Okay, so let's go over here to my new deck. This is called the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Well, Taurus, you're really magical. You've got that first card, the magic of who you are. You got the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Whatever's going on, I feel like you're coming out on top of this. You're going to just take charge. Maybe right now in this very moment that you're listening to this, you're like, yeah, nothing goes right for me. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay secure the way I am. But something's going to come over you. Something's going to change. You're going to see something differently, see something as an opportunity that you didn't see that way before. You're going to take charge with that Emperor energy. If I didn't mention it, there could be Aries in your chart or an Aries in your life. All right, so let's go in and clarify here this pretty new deck. The Hangman and the Four of Wands is being clarified by balance. See, and we have that with the Four of Pentacles too. This is 24 if you like numerology, and that breaks down to 6. Centered energy and self-care. Yes, this is what's really important right now, is the self-care, okay? Self-care with the Hangman, balance, and then that celebration will come in. Just don't overextend yourself. But I think when the time comes, this will be a light, carefree energy. The Emperor and the Four of Pentacles is being clarified by confusion and 13. That breaks down to 4. Many choices and uncertainty. And the little signs say past, known, unknown, future, perhaps, and maybe. So this is where all those worries come in with the Nine of Swords energy. Just worrying about what if this, what if that, what if I go this way, what if I go that way, but I don't know what's going to happen, that kind of thing. Don't let that keep you in the more negative energies of the Four of Pentacles. Don't let that keep you stuck and afraid. So the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I was referring to the Nine of Swords when I was saying don't let that keep you, in the state of confusion. I don't know if I mentioned the right card. I feel like I didn't say the Nine of Swords. Anyway, the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands is being clarified by 11 and emotional desert. Inactivity and isolation. So we're getting really strongly here that there is a period of, being by yourself and maybe feeling like you're inactive. But look here, there's an oasis, okay? And that's in your near future. That's right at your fingertips. You may be feeling very alone, but you're not alone, Taurus. And you literally won't be very alone for long. I feel like there's people coming into your vicinity. Friendly people, nice people, people you like being around. And it's not something you need to be afraid of. If you've been in isolation for a while, feeling like you haven't had much luck being around other people, there's always been like tumultuous situations or something like that. This will be different than that. This will be different people and people that are not like that. So it's important to not stay hidden. The Queen of Wands and the Empress is being clarified by Ascended Masters and 40, and that breaks down to 4. Devoted spirits with specific intentions. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that when you call on your guides and angels, know that you have a whole team. And there might be different guides and angels for different tasks. Like there might be a different guide or angel to help you with your health or this health aspect, or a job interview, or when you've lost something, right? St. Anthony, the St. Anthony prayer. But know that if you just pray, even if you don't know who all of your guides and angels are, even if you don't know all of the names of the archangels, just pray and know that Spirit is there. Call on God, Spirit, Source, however you pray, and just say, please send my guides and angels to protect me. Angels of God only of the light. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting. You don't have to worry about like, who do I pray to? This angel or that angel. Just know that there are specific angels that help you with different things. I hope that helps somebody listening. All right, so let's go over to the Wisdom of Tao. Taurus, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do, and hit all notifications. I would greatly appreciate that. Okay, so what do we have from the Wisdom of Tao? See, strength. You totally got this, Taurus. You are far more powerful than you realize. See? Believe in yourself. What seems impossible can be overcome with determination and the right skills. Do not give up. You are almost there. Whatever happens, you will gain wisdom from the experience. Awesome. And you will not only gain wisdom, you will gain money, because I'm feeling monetary gain here for you. All right, so let's end this with a couple angel messages. This is the Love Angel Oracle. What else do we have for Taurus? All right, Taurus. Rebirth. Oh, see, we have birth with the Empress or rebirth here. Remember, you have the capacity to choose. Choose life, choose love, choose health, choose happiness. Love it. That is very fitting. for this reading. Beautiful. And look at all these pale pinks. I love it. So if you like these colors, these shades of pink, that would be something beautiful to meditate with. Surround yourself in this beautiful pink light. And we have partnership. Beautiful. Each of us are angels with only one wing, and we can only fly by embracing one another. So this is just a reminder to call on your guides and angels, to know that if you're feeling alone, better friendships, better connections will come in, better job situations, better colleagues. When I say better, I mean healthier connections, or you are learning how to set boundaries and create healthier connections. All right, Taurus, really powerful reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.